Right, these pictures just into us in those cars are Manchester United's two new signings, Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui. They are now at Manchester United's training ground. Both will have medicals today. They're in the building.
Yeah, a bit of an update on Manchester United goalkeeper André Onana. He's moving closer to a return to Trabzonspor on another season-long loan. The Cameroonian international spent last season on loan, didn't he, at the Turkish club. Sky Sports News reported in early June that Onana would not be in contention to compete for that #1 spot at United after Senna Lamin's impressive debut season at the club.
Right, time now to look at this morning's newspapers. And Dave, you picked out 3 stories, starting with a bit of transfer news in the Mail.
Yep, we mentioned it in the last hour. Sandro Tonali, his future uncertain at Newcastle this summer. We've been reporting over the weekend an offer's been turned down by from Spurs. Our man Keith Downey's been right across it, as has our Spurs man Michael Bridge.
Yes, this is a Sky Sports News exclusive. This is Sandro Tonali.
Start, though, with some breaking news concerning Manchester United and their search for a central midfielder. Let's come to you.
For the first time, they announced the signing of the player on Monday after they got knocked out of the Under-21 Euros Italy. First name in the door in this summer window. Had a medical in Romania 2 weeks ago, and he will now be shown.
Izzy, you mentioned Sandro Tonali as well. First Premier League start for him against City since, well, in pretty much a year. Yeah. I mean, what an attribute for Newcastle to be able to draw on now?
Well, I think it's huge for Newcastle to have him back available. Of course, missed a lot of last season. I think we saw it at the start of last season, the energy, the quality on the ball that he brings, a classic number 8. And I think he's a player who now, with a bit more consistency, you know, his feet on the floor, I think he'll be a real asset to this team, especially in the midfield.
With significant breaking news. It comes from Manchester United, and for us it comes from Darmesheth.
Yeah, really good news if you're a Manchester United fan. It was news that we were predicting would happen last week, and it has happened, and that looks to rebuild.
Gordon's played against him 3 times this season. He did so well in the Champions League, didn't he, this term? 10 goals, only Harry...
Transfer update to bring you, and it's a very interesting one. It's on Sandro Tonali because we are told he's a top target. We're
going to start the transfer show this hour with significant breaking news. It comes from Manchester United, and for us it comes from Darmesheth.
Yeah, really good news if you're a Manchester United fan. It was news that we were predicting would happen last week, and it has happened, and that
looks to rebuild his squad after helping from the Premier League. Now, one of Spurs' top priorities this summer is improving the technical ability of the squad and bringing in a midfielder that can dictate play. And Tonali has been identified as an ideal candidate for that role. But, of course, he plays for Newcastle United, and they would only consider selling Tonali, who's got a contract until 2029, for a huge fee. And it's very important to say that Newcastle United do not want to lose him. But we can tell you that Spurs do want Sandro Tonali. He is a key target for...